It's Monday. It's time for Gen X. And I'm exhausted. This is what your face can look like if you've been working the past 11 days straight. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But it's time for Gen X. So, right quick. What is on my shirt? Anyway, let me tell y'all. Do y'all remember... I was putting my makeup on this morning and it made me think about it. You know, I get random shit that pops into my head all the time. Makeup mirrors. Ladies, it was the little mirror, right? And you plugged it in and it had the lights on the side. And you could have the regular mirror, but then you could flip it over to where it would like magnify by 47%. And then if you had the fancy one, it had all the settings on the bottom, the little slider, so you could pick like sunlight, nighttime, daytime. Do y'all remember those? But do not trust them. You could not trust them because you'd be putting on your makeup and you'd be like, this looks amazing. And then you'd go outside and your face and your neck would be two totally different colors because we didn't know how to blend our makeup back then. Y'all remember? Look like a Oompa Loompa. Also, I saw a picture yesterday. Another memory flashback in my head. Do y'all remember the Kmart Cafe? Yep. Kmart Cafe. If you know, you know. They would have like pretzels that'd been sitting out for like 9 hours and them dusty ass hot dogs with the crusty bun. Yeah, you ate it too. And ladies, if you were into the Barbies like most girls are or were, did you have the fancy Barbie suitcase? I mean, it was like this big, like white, had the carrying, little tote thing on top, the little lock on the side, and you could just fold it open and showcase your entire Barbie collection. Speaking of which, if you experienced going to the fair or little carnivals when you were a child, do y'all remember, besides the airbrush shirts, have like palm trees and you get your name airbrushed on it and you wore it every single day so that everybody knew how cool you were? But on top of that, like the prizes you would win, do y'all remember the mirrors that had like bands on them? It was a mirror, but it would have like AC/DC on it or whatever. Did y'all ever win one of those? And I don't know if they still do this. Do they still give out Valentine's Day cards in school? Like the kids, do you buy them and give them out? Because when we were in school, it was the epitome of like, oh my God, especially if you liked somebody, you know what I mean? Had a little crush on them. This was your time to shine. You go to the store, you pick out whatever themed cards you want, right? And then if you were real fancy, you got the cards that had like the hole in them that you could put a sucker in. But you would spend all night, like you'd sit down like, okay, let me think this out. I only have 20 cards. There's 30 kids in the class. Somebody's not getting one. Let me be strategic. And you would write to whoever, from whoever. And some of them have, had little sayings and stuff on them, but you had to be strategic about who you gave what saying to, right? Do they still do that? Do they still give out Valentine's Day cards in school? And y'all know, on top of the crayon or the Valentine's cards, you used to get these crayons. Y'all remember the big Super 64-pack crayon box, fancy as shit with a sharpener on the front of it? And you'd buy these thinking you were just the epitome of cool because you had every color imaginable. There's 64 colors in this box. Like, I could color whatever I want to. But inevitably, all of your crayons at some point would just end up like in a Ziploc bag, half broken with the paper peeled off them. So you would have to make a little sample color and see what color it was. Did y'all have that? I can still smell that bag. But that's a little bit of Gen X for you because now I got to go in here on this job. But I got news for them today. I'm finna go in here, pull up my Paycom system, and put in to be off all next week. Because I done been working 11 days straight. This time of the year as a photographer, from like the end of October to January, it's nonstop. I don't even know who I am during these times. I'm working nonstop every day, all day. But that's what I love to do. But next week, I'm going to be holding my couch down looking as socially unacceptable as possible. And I'm going to do my best to not have to put on real pants all week. Y'all be good.